My name's Boyd Martin. I'm a professional event rider here in America. I've got an exciting year coming up. We've got Remington ready for action to do a 4-star at Kentucky. Then after that, hopefully Burleigh, and then maybe something at Poe and at Fair Hill and Bromont and all the major 3-day events in America and a couple in Europe. So Neville Bardos is probably my top horse at the moment. He's still a young horse. He's only 11 years old. He's done 3 4-stars now, which is quite a lot for a younger horse. Or maybe he's done 4 4-stars. He was ranked 10th in the World Equestrian Games last year. And we've been working hard at his dressage, and my big goals this year is to improve his dressage and try and see if we can break into the top 5 of horses in the world. Yeah, I was lucky. I married a dressage rider. It was good thinking considering that's Neville's weakest phase. So Silver's been trying to improve his trot by teaching him passage, which is one of the Grand Prix movements which really allows the horse to step slow and up in the air, which we're hoping is going to improve Neville's dressage work. So I think that's something that could hopefully help to get our dressage score down a couple of points. I first started using SmartPak when I got to America a couple of years ago. At the time I had about 15 different jars of supplements. We had biotin and joint supplement and calming agents, and I sort of realised that I was sort of chucking a bit of this, a bit of that into my horse's feed, and then I was sort of relying on other people who were making the feeds up to try and scatter it all in. So I first came across SmartPak, and it was basically just convenience of having the experts mix it all up together, mix it in the feed, and it comes in a very, very convenient pack, which I just toss in the horse's feed, and it's just wonderful. So in Neville's SmartPak, I order SmartFlex Repair, which is a fantastic joint supplement. When you're competing at the level Neville is, you need the best sort of lubrication for the joints. You need the best sort of ingredients to keep the tendons and ligaments happy and healthy. So that's why I asked for SmartFlex Repair. So one of my most exciting young horses at the moment, Steady Eddie, who I bought out of Australia for $800, and he was about 200 pounds in weight. He'd just come out of a drought, and when he got to America, he looked like he was at death's door. In Steady Eddie's SmartPak, I have Smart Muscle Mass, which is a great ingredient to try and bulk up and put some muscle on Eddie. Obviously, he'd come from quite a harsh background, and our biggest goal was to get him muscled up and toned up for the sport of eventing. So I found that additive has really helped him gain weight and put muscle on at the right areas for his competition career. When I was 18 years old, I decided to go train horses abroad, and the only job I could find was a horse breaker or a horse starter in Japan. And this Japanese farm wanted an expert horse breaker from Australia, and I took the job, and little did they know I'd never broken in a horse in my life. So I hopped on the plane, flew over there and read a Monty Roberts books of all things, and arrived in Hokkaido in Japan, and I was the big expert horse breaker, and I had no idea what I was doing, but I had to put on a bit of a show as if I knew what I was doing, and I got the hang of it pretty quick, and after 2 months I'd broken in 35 horses. So that was my crash course in learning how to break in horse and also to con people.